Y'all know what that music means. It's the Pitt boss back with the Morning Cup. This is a classic show in the conscious community. I've been rocking this show all year. I've been rocking the Morning Cup since the Bitcoin was $750. The Bitcoin 4,600. Holla at your boy. Better to know me than to owe me. All right, y'all. I'm gonna come on right quick. Do a quick show. You know I ain't got all day with y'all today. Let's cut the corny music. Welcome. Good morning. How you doing? How your mama doing? What it do, when it do, whatever it do. I'm back at the game with the bars inside of bars. The watchers are coming and going, popping in, popping out. Where my CRTs at? Holler when you hear me. Somebody getting that super chat. So what do we got this morning for you? We got the fool and his money. And their money. We're going to cover a couple of topics. Well, one, I'd like you to know that we're making calculated risk over here. Money seems to be just stacking over here, while all there is static over there. Yep. I checked out the conscious community. I unsubscribed. I'm not aware. I don't watch your channels. I'm not in your chat. I'm not down liking your videos. I don't care what you're talking about. Because a fool and his money is soon to depart. I used to be gambling back in the day, right? I was like 15 years old at a gambling shack with a bunch of old schools. They had this little rule that when you laid a bet, right, you have several bets around the table. I'll be like, give me 20 on that hard straight 8. I bet another 10 on the 6, 8, 7, 11 all craps. And let me get 50 on that 5 or 9. And then let me get 40 on the 9. I'm going to bar it. Oh. And I bet 2 to 1, I straight make the 10 flowers. We call it 10 flowers. So you would have like 5 or 6 bets spread around the table. And it was like, when your point came out on the dice, I'm not going to wake you up and be like, you know you won, pick your money up. So we would call that sleeping on it. Sleeping on your money. So if you didn't pick your bet up after the dice rolled, then I'll pick it up. Now, if you remembered the bet at any point during the night, any point, 3 hours later, I'm going to shoot you your money back. But I ain't going to wake you up because a fool and his money is soon departed. Now, what the hell I got all these downloads for? You haters just waiting for me to go live, huh? Y'all just sitting around. When is Pitt going live? I can't wait to download his video. When is Pitt going live? He ain't been live all day. Man, we've been getting to this money. While y'all sitting here fighting with Tommy, we over here getting this money. Strengthen our minds. So I'm going to mix it in today. We're going to talk about the fools. And we're going to talk about them in a special way today. It's going to be an impact show. I got to come in the door quick. You know what I'm talking about, right? We're going to liken this video to the unprofitable servant. That's what a fool is. A fool is an unprofitable person, an unprofitable one. We're going to always use this conscious community in our context to give an example of what foolishness looked like. Haters, get in the chat room and tell me which conscious community channel that you following where you winning. Anybody? I know y'all, some of y'all barred can't even get in the chat. Hey, we got 3 downlights. I'm just laughing at y'all. You know why I'm laughing at you? Because Digital Pitt Boss been winning all year. Just on my last show. Saw Nigga TV 101. Saw Nigga. Saw Nigga. Saw Nigga TV. Let me see if I can say that where he might edit that into it. Saw Nigga TV. Tune in today. Saw Nigga TV 101. Tune in today. Y'all checked out Saw Nigga TV? He over there trying to build up a YouTube channel. He want to become one of the profitable servants. Y'all go ahead and share this with the other haters. Let's see if we can get a room full of haters today. Because you know Pitt don't give a damn about you. Gonna slam without you. Soon as them calculated risk takers wake up, it's over for you. It's over for you. We laughing at y'all now. Trust and believe. We are working on the 9 to 5s. We try to multiply 9 times 5. Give me 45. That's the price of my Bitcoin. Nigga unemployed, but still on board. Oh Lord, I might feel like rapping this morning. I could do anything this morning. Now, I'm slowly itching towards my birthday. September the 12th, the Virgo is in there. That's right. I'm in there like swimwear up in there. And what I'm looking for is to convert one more viewer. I don't want to convert a hater. The haters, it's over for y'all. It ain't no coming in. I got some CRTs who their job is to go keep an eye on y'all. So since I'm not watching, they watching. Because I'm not watching. I say, look, I can't take it, man. Shit. Hell nah. I mean, all year. Shit. If you do a video a day, goddamn, I'm a couple hundred in this year. I ain't watching. I don't want them to spoil my mind. Make me go blind. I think YouTube extra hating on my channel too, man. I guess that potent info, just they don't want it. They like, man, Pitt, we can't let you go viral. You talking that truth in the booth. We can't be having none of that. Y'all remember the grasshopper Hebrew and the Ninja Turtle Hebrew? She probably the one down like my video. Well, I started to realize she was subscribed to my Facebook, right? So I did a post the other day called, would you rather have $1 million in credit or $1 million in cash? And would you believe that the grasshopper Hebrew once again showed her goddamn colors? She wanted $1 million in cash. She wanted to try to debate the argument, but don't have the research. So for you Grasshopper Hebrew, and I know you listening. You pay attention to my shit. You might not be a calculated risk taker. You might be jumping off the goddamn cliff with no goddamn parachute. But your ass listening. Because you're not going to get this kind of education in the living room. Oh, no, no, no. Y'all Negroes is working for legal tender. You think that when you get old, your legal tender is still going to be able to get you a loaf of bread for $2.50. But by the time your ass get old, young lady, a loaf of bread going to cost you $9 a legal tender. $9. Because when you was a kid, a loaf of bread probably cost you 50 cents of legal tender. Since you a legal tender, but you can't make an unprofitable servant understand. You can't make the unprofitable servant comprehend that they're a slave. You could tell them, look, I know some Quakers that got a railroad underground. And if you roll with me, I can take you back to freedom. The unprofitable servant would look at you and go, freedom? What the hell is that? Because they are content. Because they're a shop worker on the slave plantation and the boss is giving them a side wage. Couple of nickels here, couple of talents there. And they so comfortable with the position that they really like, I'm not leaving. Why would I leave all this? I got my own outhouse. No roommates. So, you know, you got to leave that one on the plantation. Because they don't realize that they're sitting in a pot of water. And those that control the fire are adding wood to it and it's slowly getting hotter. They just keep boiling in their own mother's milk. It's quite ridiculous to watch. So the grasshopper Hebrew thought it'd be interesting that she would comment me into a room full of Hebrew Israelites from the 1960s that's waiting on a Meshiach to crack the sky and come down on an cumulus cloud with 144,000 angels riding on white horses with wings. And they got the nerve to tell me that my preterist view is the most ridiculous shit they've ever heard. I just listen to that shit and go, well, there's a goddamn fool. There's another fool. If you're a Hebrew Israelite, you are an unprofitable servant today. If you're a member of the conscious, if you watch more conscious community videos than you worry about your own business, you're an unprofitable servant today. If all you do is study Kemetic history, trying to unravel the mystery of who built the pyramid, you are an unprofitable servant today. Here is why. Let's get to some news, right? And I appreciate the donations that come to the channel. Yes, the other day, last time I went live, I got a big fifth nifty. And man, we're headed to a platform. I was speaking of black ink that'll make you think. And the boy got his shit coming together. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. It's a sweet plan. We told y'all January 1st, we're going to hit you with some Chronic magazine. But the game getting bigger now. The calculated risk takers is on their way to thousands a week. Trust me, I'm on the phone with several of them. Give us 2-3 months, it won't be one among us that ain't got thousands to spend. Thousands. For all of y'all who got the video on the back chat, the secret video, and you know about the 4 racks a week, welcome to the goddamn club. Welcome to the goddamn club of prosperity. Welcome. If you caught on to my channel in the last 2-3 months, you really need to go back and check the background. You need to go back to January and just skim through a couple of them. See what your boy was talking about along the way, navigating through the waters, through the currency. I was on a boat, nigga, floating in the cosmos. I was with 6 bricks, boy. We was getting cosmos. Trying to get it. Yeah, you need to go back and check the background. I did more than just fight with the unconscious in the community. But I'm going to serve them up. They're going to be breakfast toast this morning as I get ready to break down the unprofitable servant. But before we get all the way into it, because it's going to be a quick, straight to the goddamn source, I want to tell y'all about the mission Mars. Let's type that in. Let me share my screen with you so you ain't got to just look at my bomb ass logo all day. So NASA's journey to Mars. Let's go there. For you unprofitables. For you flat earthers. The flat earth. Boy, y'all got it. Boy, the conscious community is full of a bunch of broke-ass historians. That's what I'm going to call y'all. The unconscious historians of the unconscious community. The House of Coconuts Reborn. Here we go. So NASA is developing the capabilities needed to send human beings to an asteroid by 2025 and Mars in 2030s. Goals outlined in the Bipartisan NASA Authorization Act of 2010 and in the United States National Space Policy, also issued in 2010. Mars is a rich destination for scientific discovery and robotic and human exploration as we expand our presence into the solar system. Its formation and evolution are comparable to Earth, helping us learn more about our own planet's history and future. Mars has conditions suitable for life in its past. Future explorations could uncover evidence of life, answering one of the fundamental mysteries of the cosmos. Does life exist beyond Earth? I'm going to go ahead and answer that question. And I'm going to tell you no. You won't find nothing out there. Why? Well, the reason is you're the only thing on Earth. You're the only thing in the cosmos. Hey, it don't matter what they find. Because if we go to outer space, it was possible somebody else could have went to outer space. Hey, maybe we came to this planet, huh? You can try to think of anything you want. But here's a fact. Only way to get to Mars is if you know that STEM. Don't nobody care if you having out-of-body experiences. That's not going to get you to Mars. Don't nobody care if you believe in the 9 Orishas of Nigeria. That's not going to get you to Mars. Don't nobody give a shit who built the pyramids. Because whoever built them pyramids, their whole society was laid to waste because they were following the wrong gods. That's a fact. That's a fact. If it wasn't a fact, then cite the reference, you historian idiots, and tell me what happened to Kemet, to Nigeria. What happened to all of those kingdoms when the king showed up? When the real king showed up. So, if you got young children and you're not preparing them for this exploration of 2025, just think, if you got a child that's 7 years old today, they'll be 17 years old watching ships take off out of the solar system. What will they have contributed to the overall picture of space? How much technology must be invented starting today in order to make this reality? If you sitting in the Amun-Ra squad studying the history of a skull, your ass gonna be broke and lonely. If you sitting on the Sinetta network debating about the Hebrews versus the Cometics, your ass gonna be broke and lonely. If you watching the satire shows of YouTube, you're gonna just be giggling and laughing, broke and lonely. I hate to give you the hard pill, but they're dumbing you down. Not only are they dumbing you down, they're making your soul uncomfortable being in your body because your mind is focused on the nonsense. In the last 48 hours, I got like 30 calls, different conversations. Let me give you an example. The first conversation was getting to the business. Someone excited to receive a book in the mail that they bought watching a Pitt Boss video. Excited. Setting up businesses and LLCs. Getting to the business. Organizing their credit. It was a beautiful thing. Another call was a brother building his son's credit, developing his son's business on top of his business. Another call, a woman building up her brand, designing products, investing her money, finding rare coins in a jar, just giggling about the wealth that was sitting at the bottom of her purse. So I just turned around and was like, these are the kind of people I'm trying to know better. Another call was a brother, excellent about his business. He could see the marketing of a company that he liked to emulate. The way they got their parties going with the name brand hats and the hoodies and so forth and so forth. And then came the other calls. The other calls were based on YouTube and what Kev Dead Fish Gills is talking about, fighting with dumbass Tommy and stupid ass Sonetta, yelling out some ridiculous shit out of his mouth about Tommy and aggravating his audience, driving them crazy because he trying to make an extra buck. And then there was a call about Polite, and he following Nature Boy down the holographic universe. And it was just a goddamn bunch of cosmetic confusion in their minds because they watching too many of these goddamn channels, trying to figure out why does Sixth Dynasty keep on clipping information from Pitt Boss, but he can't get no credit as he builds that nigga whole narrative. Niggas doing 8-hour shows about what they gon' do, but can't do a 5-minute show about what they doing. Ain't that something? And more channels. Then we have the super foolery of G Unconsciousness Pinata, the Candy Man, with his band of buzzards, who the only subject matter they can speak on is the Hebrew Israelites, because they empty. All they got is legal tender in their pocket, and that shit falling by the day, losing energy every day. And these were the type of calls I was receiving. And so as I sat back analyzing the calls, I just kept saying to myself, bro, you got to give them something else. Apparently 9 months of drilling didn't pound the message in thoroughly enough. You got to mix it all together. You got to give them a little finance, a little bit of that Bible. You got to bring in the kingdom. You got to lay down that Booker T stem. You got to stay on point. Don't get plucked off. I was like, well, I really ain't got time to be effing with these people. I'm trying to get this mud, bud. But you know me, same OG, still low key. I decided I'd take a quick moment out of my day. And right now my day is full of shit. I got the Asaga Empire to design. I got Chronic Magazine to develop. I got Fiona Echo to design. Oh my gosh, it doesn't stop. These is just my, if you want to call, these particular groups of people are my close-knit financial circle. Then I got those I grew up with calling me. Whoo, they coming in from the other side. They don't even watch my channel. They just know who they calling. And now we building something else. And I got a lot of things going on. I don't even want to tell you the juicy. I could go into the juicy. I could tell you about, let me see how I could put it without really putting it. How can I break it down? I'll just say this. I'll just say Inspector Gadget got more tricks in his bags than a rabbit. If you understand about the inspector, you know about the Inspector Gadget. But that's all I can give you because I already got 4 downlights and I can't feed you. Y'all the unprofitable servants and I don't need you. Y'all crazy in your mind, let that unconscious feed you. Y'all gonna be like the cows on the hill eating grass. Me, I'm gonna be the master of the farm, growing food, growing cows, eating grass. Y'all gonna be sitting on my farm. But it's crazy. In 5 months, not one satire show on YouTube will be 1 mile closer to the goal. In 5 months, not one unconscious news channel on YouTube will be 1 mile closer to their goal. Not one. In 5 months, none of their fan base will have received 50-cent raise on any of their jobs. Y'all gonna be stuck getting all them views. Getting all them views. Look at John Noble. John Noble, lay your last comment, quick as you can, while we block your ass goodbye. Put a finger around your backside and push it hard and walk away. We don't need you haters. You niggas hate yourselves. Y'all come in here hiding behind your logos. You ain't gonna come up out them logos. I bet you that. You ain't gonna come up out that logo. Y'all gonna just hide, talk that shit. If you keep talking, a super chat gonna bang you in the head. You're gonna be hot. The more shit, I should unblock you because the more I let you talk shit in my chat, the more matter you about to make one of these fat pocket Negroes I know head with the super chat. See, my information is profiting people rapidly. Rapidly. I got cats on the team now, my friend, about to make thousands per week, and you can't speak. I'm never going away. I'm gonna always be in your goddamn mind. You're gonna wake up and see the sound man smacking you in the head. Y'all some sickos. Pitt is the right medicine for you. So as NASA travels, beyond the flat earth into the round earth realm, the conscious coconuts, the house of coconuts. You see what I'm saying? Cigar, these cats, they just don't know. They think I'm just a regular YouTube channel, but they just don't know. Information coming out of here just might blow. Maybe he's a Hebrew Israelite without his mind right. I call the Hebrew Israelites the dim lights because they want good, but just don't know no good. There's a 10,000 Hebrew Israelite camps. They ain't created a Creflo Dollar among them. The last one they had, he got arrested, swimming around in Florida in a stretched limo, talking about he's the comforter. Could you imagine that case landed on the FBI's desk? We got a Hebrew Israelite giving money to the strippers in Miami, and he calling himself the comforter. They're like, the comforter? Is that the spirit of God? He the spirit of God? Yeah, he claimed to be the comforter. What he doing with his comfort? Oh, he balling off that comfort. He got a benzo, a stretched limo. He buying houses. Where the money coming from? Oh, you know, he got a bunch of zombies following him. Plus he getting some of that 501c3 kickback. And he's breaking the rules. So they don't send the feds to his door. Oh no. They send Sarnetta and crying ass Reggie with a cell phone camera to go cover the news story. And the goddamn IRS with a goddamn rental truck, so they can put these boxes up in here and snatch all this paperwork and see what you've been doing over here. We ain't heard from the Hebrew Israelites since. You know, the Hebrew Israelite 1960s dialogue is a myth. You not know 12 tribes of Israel, fool. If you was the 12 tribes of Israel, fool, you would be in your kingdom ruling something right now. Instead, you getting up, putting on your outfit, headed to work for the white man. I think 98% of the Hebrew Israelites work for the white man. That's a fact. That's a fact. The grasshopper Hebrew and the ninja Hebrew, they both work for the white man. That's a fact. That's a fact. Comfortably integrated. And you shouldn't be ashamed. Neither one of them is broke. So don't be so mad. I'm not claiming you broke. I'm claiming that you ain't under a curse. The Hebrew Israelites swear they're under some sort of Deuteronomy curse. How are you under a curse? Was you under a curse when you was over there in West Africa practicing Ifa? Was you under the curse? The curse was broken 2,000 years ago based on the doctrine of the Bible. The last enemy of Christ was death, and Christ conquered death with the abundance of life. So how, if Christ conquered death, can you idiot Negroes in Harlem be under the curse? Dee tried to set me up in a conversation online. She don't want to talk about getting to no money. She got a comfortable, integrated job. Her husband, he's comfortably retired. And so they just want to talk about the Bible. But a calculated risk taker, they got bills to pay. They got savings accounts they need to get bubbled up. They got trips they trying to take. They got moves that they trying to make. So Pitt boss put a little bit of information on their plate. All of a sudden, their cell phones got to downloading applications that transformed the conversation. Now the bank account bubbling. And what you gonna do? Let's break down these unprofitable servants. And for this one, we're gonna use Matthew 25. Now, a preterist that these foolish Hebrew Israelites with no education can't comprehend is that the word just simply refers to past events. But it's such an educated word. What is that? Well, if you took your ass to school instead of YouTube, fool, you might know what it means. And in this presentation, don't even worry about the preterist view. We're only using an allegory. We're using an allegory to explain a story about a modern day unconscious coconuts and their YouTube dudes and those that follow them. And so the story begins. It has a twofold. Same story, two allegories. If I scroll all the way up to the top, it begins with a few virgins, 10 of them to be exact. And they had these lamps. But we're not going to really focus on the virgins. We're going to scroll down to verse 15. Verse 14. And we're going to explain the kingdom of God in an allegory. We're going to superimpose the kingdom of God in modern day. And we're going to call the calculated risk takers the first fruits of the modern day kingdom of God. And we're going to superimpose this story. And we're going to talk about money, the M-O-N-E-Y, for the love of money. We're going to show you how to make it flip. So the verse begins this way. For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country. This is an allegory. This is not a real event. This is a story of a real thing in comparison to the story as we break this down. And so the man traveling into the far country who called his own servants, this would be Pitt boss speaking to the conscious community and abroad. And I delivered upon them all that I knew. I'm going to kind of switch the words out a little bit to make it modern. And unto one of the conscious community members, Pitt boss gave them 5 lessons. And to another in the conscious community, I gave 2 lessons. And to another, I only gave 1 lesson. And to every man, according to his ability, they would perform and take on the journey of the lesson. Then in verse 16, he that had received the 5 lessons, they took their lessons and they went and traded with the same like-minded people. And by doing so, they built businesses. They invested their money. They built up credit. They traded their goods and services. They were considered calculated risk takers because they had done so well with what they were given that they began to multiply, doubling and tripling their profit because the lessons that were given to them were solid as a rock. But only a few people took those lessons and really did well with them. So then, after doubling their bread, and likewise, those that received only two of the lessons, they also gained and doubled. See, that's like those that have a lot, do a lot, and then those that only have a little, do a little. You do with what you're working with. That's all you could do. So those who just had a little bit, they just bought a little bit, invested a little bit, but still that little bit doubled up and became some shit. And they did well. But to the majority of the unprofitable servants in the conscious community, the house of so many coconuts, the one who only received the one message, they took their message and dug themselves a hole. They dug their hole so deep that it was above their heads and they jumped in it. They took their lesson and they hid themselves in what we would call unconsciousness. And then after a long period of time, the year of 2017, all year long, when it's time to show evidence of what you've learned thus far throughout the long time, throughout the year, what you've been spitting on your goddamn channel, what's really going on. You've been talking all year. What you talking about? What will it benefit those that follow your channel? Can I get $100 super chat? Can y'all support the real? Because we about to reinvent the wheel again. Those that only received one message, that's all they could stand. They couldn't stand the fullness of the information. So they just took a bit and a piece. But instead of profiting with it, instead of doing something with the Booker T stem, instead of doing something with the financial education and busting them down with the Bitcoin, instead of doing something real like developing a soap company, maybe building a brand, maybe opening up an LLC, they didn't do none of it. They never pulled their credit. They never signed up for the Credit Karma. Never. All year. They didn't bust a move. So they become the one that only took a part of the message and only dug a hole for themselves. As their YouTube views went up, as their subscriptions went up, their who they thought they were went up. We had dumbass Kev Fish Gills take his little donations and go buy a gold chain and a California emblem. We know that ain't no real gold. We know that gold ain't worth shit. Then he went and got a suit out the closet, sat down to his YouTube channel to talk that talk, sitting around with a big girl having kids and still ain't got no job. He can't report that he has a job. He can't. Them bobbleheads he bought at the beginning of the year still sit on his shelf. They ain't selling. Them donations you get, $2 and $5 donations, $20 here and $20 there, I knock that with just one donation of $1,000. I'll crack that with a business card with a $3,000 limit, $600 advance. Yeah, it's small in the beginning, but next year, partner, Pitt Boss will show you the $50,000 card. Pitt Boss gonna show you a punk ass what being diligent with the word of God look like. For real, for real. Pit boss gonna show you a team of calculated risk takers going for their dream, building what they got to build. You can love it or hate it, but you damn sure ain't gonna be able to measure up to it. Because y'all empty. Y'all was hating on the real. When I appeared in the conscious community, I was chill. I wasn't breaking heads off up in this thing. Y'all didn't know what city I'm from. Y'all don't know what gang I bang. You didn't know none of that. I was just talking that book of tea, trying to get you to understand what the T stand for. But you didn't want to hear it. You chose to go with Dr. Ben. So what did Dr. Ben teach you? What did you learn after you read his books? How'd your game elevate? Hell no. Dr. Ben ain't taught you shit but to hate yourself. You spend more time hating on the Bible than loving yourself. So you want to go to Pop Bivens? You Hebrew Israelites want to go back to Pop Bivens? What'd he teach you? What'd he teach you Christ didn't teach you? What'd he teach you? That he was laying on a hospital bed and he had a vision that the slave ships contained the 12 tribes and that you should know who you are? What'd he teach you? Nothing. Most of the goddamn Hebrew Israelites is regurgitated gangbangers. They really don't want to gangbang because they don't want to do the time for the crime. They was trying to elevate, come up out and illustrate, tell us what the Bible say, give us about a verse a day. They standing on the corners, broke as shit. And the leaders just copping in the dough. I ain't heard Tazariak give an education on finance ever. Cross the line radio is garbage. You can't learn nothing over there. But I have heard General Yohanan come out and say he hates the Christians more than anybody. What kind of fool and his money would say that? How you gonna hate the Christians more than the Comedics, who don't have no respect for the Bible? No respect for building wealth. How you gonna be Comedic and you ain't got a STEM program? Which one of you Comedics can direct me to the leader in your organization that dropped that STEM? Since you building pyramids, what you know about science? Since you building pyramids, what you know about technology? Which one of your leaders got a technical degree? Don't say Dr. Ben. He couldn't even build. Just stop it, okay? We know how he went out. We watched it go down. Now, how many of y'all following Sarah Sutanseti? What he doing today? He's still running around giving lectures. What he doing? What he talking about? He's still talking about banging on the beast. How many of you niggas came outside and banged on the beast? Huh? When the last time you got your bang on with Sarah Sutanseti? How many of y'all following young Pharaoh? What he telling you about his latest out-of-body experience? What happened to those daycare centers? Y'all slapped him with 12 racks. What'd he do with it? He went and got him a bigger wooden unk, bought him a couple of outfits, and took a trip to Atlanta to the black award show. What is Sarnetta talking about today? What's the latest event? Oh, Sarnetta is going to have a debate. What's the debate about? Jabari, the hidden gay comedic? Oh, y'all better stop it, nigga. I mean, you know, I can tell. I can tell. And he's going to debate Lion Lex, the sleep Hebrew. What does Lion Lex do? What does he actually do? Sell books? What does he do? What does he actually do? Oh, he teach Hebrew. He making money off the Hebrews, teaching them Hebrew. Okay, I'll go for that. What does Jabari do? Did he sell books? What does he do? What kind of education? Oh, he's a historian. He has a literary arts degree. Oh, he's going to college to be a historian. Oh yeah, Dr. Ben was that, and he died, bro. And you know, who else is one of y'all favorites? Dr. Clark. Dr. Clark was wise. He was a wise man, but he was a fool because he ain't left no institution. He was at the top of the Kemetic paradigm and he ain't built no institution. How can you get to the top and you don't even have an institution? What type of top is that? Don't get me started. This might turn into a 4-hour show and I really got shit to do. I got some shit to do. Really, really, for really though. I got some thousands on the cut waiting on me. But let's go a little deeper. Because y'all are more sleeper than I thought. And y'all don't take these messages. Let me turn off the screen. Y'all got to look at the logo. Make you look at the logo. Remember the logo. Because when you see that shit flying across your window in a convertible drop going by, banging out the window, y'all going to remember. I hated on Digital Pit Boss. I used to go down like the nigga videos. I used to hate how he smashed my favorite platform. He talking all that Booker T shit, that preterism, talking about the kingdom comes already. Well, understand something, young man, since you hard to learn. Understand this, that the man with the one talent, this man was lazy. They were afraid. They were prideful and they didn't want to learn. They was hard-headed. They didn't want to work and they didn't want to save. That's you. If you down this video, you the fool. For really though. Because I could put 5 people up on this thing today. All of them headed for thousands. In just a moment, Pit Boss flipped the script on them, hit the light switch. And all they seen was marble floors. We don't care about views and subscriptions. What we care about is what is the price of that Bitcoin? Y'all was sleep on the gun. Pit Boss was pressing the lever, pushing the gas. And you know what y'all was doing? Y'all was arguing back and forth. Y'all was going back and forth from channel to channel. Everybody, don't say Pit Boss name. He like the goddamn Candy Man. 3 times he will appear on your shit and then crush your shit. But we gonna do the Where Are They Now show for show. What happened to Lex Vortex and Todd Data and the 5,000 Elite? Did they go to sleep? Did Todd Data dip with the chips? What happened to his affiliated marketing plan? It evaporated. What happened to the news van? It got stalled. What happened? So now y'all got some new channels out here starting to appear. Some more satire shows. They all want a little fame, so the blueprint is talk about the bigger names. Don't talk about the real. Don't try to go connect with somebody who dropped that potent ass heat to just a very few people while the rest of the conscious community lay sleep. Don't give them no ear. That's cool to me. If you don't build economics, whatever you got now will be taken away because you didn't prepare for tomorrow. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. If you're not preventing a future catastrophic event, then that event is sure to happen. So I had a bunch of ignoramuses tell me that credit is debt. That credit is debt. Let me let y'all in on a secret. Let me let you in on a secret. This ain't no new stuff. This is like old conscious community shit. You can find this anywhere. You can find it anywhere. I wonder, do you really know? I don't think you know. But since you don't know, and Pitbull's gonna let you know, you explain it to me.
Why do we need to fundamentally rethink money? We could tell you it's because there's a mathematical trap built into our current Ponzi scheme money system, a ticking time bomb of perpetually expanding debt that must eventually blow up again with devastating consequences. We could point out that the banking crisis of 2008 and its aftermath of bailouts and get-out-of-jail-free cards for corrupt bankers shows us clearly that the current system of bank finance is mathematically unsound and that the biggest banks are above the law. We could remind you that the bank's monopoly on this credit money is designed to profit the owners of those banks at the expense of everyone else. And we should inform you that recent changes in the laws will allow banks to bail themselves out with our savings the next time their greed-driven bubble bursts. But given your arrival at this website, it is likely you know some or all of this already. The question is, what can anyone do about it? A government monopoly on money creation is not the answer. For many in the field of money reform, the supposedly obvious answer to the mathematical trap is to take away the retail bank's ability to create bank credit. Their plan is to limit the creation of money to the government's central bank, which would create a so-called sovereign money monopoly, where experts for the government would decide what the money supply should be. This simplistic idea is gaining traction around the world. These reformers mistakenly believe that the root cause of debt bubbles that subsequently collapse in mass defaults, forfeitures, and bank failures is the ability for bank credit to expand according to the actual demand for credit. But if P of principal was created, then P of principal should be enough to extinguish the P of principal debt that created it. P might be. So why the defaults? Many firmly believe that interest is the mathematical culprit. This is an almost universal misconception that to most people seems intuitive because it is obviously true that the total money paid exceeds the total money created. However, it is simply a failure to comprehend that money is both a stock and a flow, and flow multiplies stock. A full explanation is provided here. The true and universally overlooked culprit is created by the design of the banking system itself. Multiple principal debts of the same money. One only needs to understand the chart of M1 and M2 correctly to prove this. This official Federal Reserve chart shows that in the USA, every dollar created as debt by the banks has been relent 3 more times just within the reported banking system. And one needs only grade school arithmetic and simple logic provided here to prove that the deeper issue is our limited concept of money as a single limited quantity made valuable by its scarcity. Banking system or no banking system, the dynamics of lending within a limited money supply will result in mathematical dependence on perpetual growth of the money supply, due simply to the income and power disparities such money enables. The final argument against government fiat money monopoly is its origins as a tool of conquest and empire. It is no stretch of the imagination that the ultimate outcome of central bank monopoly money is world conquest by a single central bank. Because in the current system, the only way to avoid bank failures forever is to have only one bank.
If you a calculated risk taker,
Bitcoin is a revolution is a huge overstatement.
We're gonna stop it right there. If you a calculated risk taker, and the words of Pitt Boss in any kind of way has benefit you, drop some money bags in the chat room. Just put a whole line of money bags through the chat room. Let them understand. If you flipped your mind state, if you started to think different about how you look at the world, and you switched your program since you've been on the channel, just drop the money bags in the room. Let me start it off. Let me show y'all why the difference came to me. It's my time trying to hit you with the bull. I decided I'm just going to get you straight to the money. And so, because of that, boom, you should be winning. You should be winning on the mere fact that perception is your reality. However you perceive it, that's what you believe. So what does the Comedics believe? The Comedics believe that they are God, but that God, they're under the vice grip of the white man. So if the black woman is God, what is the white man to God? Well, the white man is the black woman's master. In American framework, that's the reality I see, because we can't do nothing without the white man checking in on it, making sure that we following their rules. God. So you being God is the worst example of a God I see. Now, what about the Hebrew Israelites? They think they're under a curse. So since you under a curse, look at your purse. Your shit down. Y'all standing on the corner looking like clowns. I can't turn the 0 Hebrew Israelite channel and get no game on how I can build my framework up. Y'all don't never talk about building the kingdom. Y'all talk about waiting on a kingdom. When you gonna build one? Y'all ain't building one. Y'all waiting on one. I'm building minds. If there's ever gonna be a kingdom on earth, you got to build it. You waiting on it. Jesus. And you don't even want to call him Jesus. You arguing about what the original language was, and that if you can't speak Hebrew, you ain't gonna learn properly. Fool, the white man don't speak Hebrew. Maybe the Jew, but that's about it. The white man speak English, and he got your ass speaking English. God. What does the atheist believe? Oh my God, the atheist, all he want to study is the skull. Where is Unc and the Amun-Ra squad? What the hell is the Dagger squad doing? How many of you actually getting finance lessons from Garfield? How many of you send your kids over there to Q Butters Pan-African Atheist School? Anybody? I've never seen him go live with a classroom. How many of you get your news from Black News 102? How many of you found out about the hurricane through Black News 102? How many fools in the conscious community is it really? How many of you tune in to Tommy Sotomayor every day to see how many donations he getting? How many views? Is this shit up to 3,300 or is it back down to 2,700 views live? Watch, wishing that you had a channel that big. How many of you is building anything for real though? I mean, do it take 10,000 views in order for your information to be true? Or do you just need to drop that information and let that information settle where it may? One thing y'all can't knock about me is the information. Y'all talk a whole lot of talk, but I ain't seen one video by none of you trying to expose my information. Not a one of you. I don't have to do this, you know. Not at all. I don't have to go live and talk to you. That would be irrelevant to me. I'm already chilling like a villain. Good in the hood. I don't need to speak. And if I don't speak, y'all just don't eat. Oh, y'all eating off this one this morning. Those of you who can get past the hate, but I see 8 of you ain't feeling great. I got y'all niggas mad. Y'all niggas is mad. Stay mad, haters. Because I'm still getting it. It's still coming in. Oh, trust and believe. We only a few. I can't get them numbers up to hundreds, and I'm glad about it. Because I know the channels that got all them views, they can't get nothing popping. They got all them views and ain't got nothing popping. What is Tommy doing with all that bread? Oh, well, he traveling around the country, staying in 5-star hotels, buying cameras and cell phones and trucks. Has he built anything for real? No. He got a Tommy Sotomayor shirt for $25. Go buy that. See how much money you get back. See these channels that you think is winning, Pitt Boss don't think they winning. What I know about Tommy is he fucked up entering into the conscious community, even giving these niggas life. Now he can't get away. They ain't gonna let you go, Tommy. They gonna bother you forever. They gonna stay on your cuffs because once you spoke their name, you gave them game. And now they trying to catch you. But they can't catch you because they don't even know how to build. Most of them is under a curse. The rest of them are gods. And they dumb. It's just simple and plain. I just tune out. I'm just going to kick back and do my own thing. Soon, I'm going to activate the aviator squad. And y'all going to see what it looked like. I'm going to let you see it from the air. I'm going to give you the worldwide view. We flying around the globe around here. It ain't but a matter of time. Every morning I get up and invest mines. I don't wait. I ain't wasting time. Now, we got to stay woke. So stay woke. let's see where you're coming from with it. I guess you either don't really understand, or do you understand? Is the soap thing killing you? Is the soap thing killing you? If you don't like the soap, just tell me what kind of soap you use. Let me pull up the ingredients real quick. Tell me what kind of soap you use, because you damn sure ain't using my soap. So can you tell me what kind of soap you use? Let me pull up the ingredients real quick. Ivory, crest, what you using? Just tell me. I'm going to pull it up. I'm going to look and see what your black ass is bathing with. You either bathing in coconut oil or chemicals. One of the two. It's one or the other. You either eating Big Macs or vegan burgers. Which one you doing? Which one you doing? See, it doesn't matter to me how hard y'all hate. As long as you stay hiding behind your logo, that's great. While I sit back on a lean estate, buying real estate with just about 10 people that all got 10,000. That's 100,000. How you gonna hate? You think it ain't real? See, I told them a month ago, I'm going offline with the real information. So what you don't know is just this week alone, we've been doing shows about getting to the money. I got them out there preparing to get on planes. They got to fly out of state. And when they land, it's Inspector Gadget at the door. And they get into the money. And I'm not really going to give it to y'all that hate, because y'all just don't really need to live on the estate. Better take the little advice you get, do something with it, because the real shit, I'm not going to spit it. It ain't for you. You're a swine. And I can't give you the pearls. I just can't give them to you. The Bible instructs me not to give it to you. Told me, let you starve. Everybody ain't going to make it. Go deal with like minds. I can't tell, brother, stay woke. I can't tell, bro. If you ain't donated to the platform, you ain't on this. You ain't a calculated risk taker. Just commenting and viewing don't do us no good. You don't want the ones that donate to get in the chat, do you? I mean, how we gonna build if some of us just came to watch? So you show up to a fire and you ain't gonna throw a gallon of water on it? What good is that? That you say, I'm here though. If you're gonna be here and ain't gonna do nothing, what good is that? How is that the good guy? If you here, but you ain't doing nothing. Either you just don't got it and you came to get it, then you would have been in the inbox. Then we'd have been on the phone. And I would have understood why your money ain't chiming in, why you ain't supporting the platform. It ain't good enough to just show up. You got to do something. Just being present ain't shit. See, we for a complete and total change. We're not for just showing up. So you show up to work, but you don't clock in. How you going to get paid? I need more out of you than you want out of yourself. It's a challenge to be a friend of mine. You got to do some work. You got to do the push-ups. You got to run the race. You got to get in the gauntlet. You got to do something. Showing up ain't a friend of mine. But see, these other channels ain't going to challenge you. You swim or you sink over here. We got a slogan and it's called No New Friends. That don't mean you can't come in. It just means that you got to do something. And if you do something, then we know that you're here for the business. But like I said, I'm not here to just give it to you soft. That's not my purpose. Stay woke. You say you have? Have we spoken? What I mean, I'm not here just for your donation either. See, y'all don't really understand the ones that's calculated. If you're a calculated risk taker, can I get a CRT in the chat room? I mean, I need a little cooperation with some of these on the fences lukewarmers. Can you understand there's a difference going on around here? I wouldn't care. I know who they are. I can name them by name. I know who they are. And so I'm trying to convert one of you lukewarms that's just on the fence. But if you think I'm just doing shows for views, you got me twisted. You missing a couple of marbles in your bag. I'm not here for your views. There go one CRT off the muscle. There's a difference. I spoke to Gigi last night, late night. Can I get another? It's only 5 likes in the room, 9 down likes. Apparently, y'all disagree with me. But do you really say you disagree? What is it that you disagree with? You just don't like my attitude. You don't like the fact that nothing these niggas try to do work. When they try to shut me down, it don't work. Is that what you don't like? What is it? Because the longer I stay on, the more they start to wake up and realize I'm on. It takes a minute. There go 2 CRTs, Divine Love. Are you sure? Stay woke, that you ready to stay woke? I ain't seen your CRT. You must not be calculating your risk. But you woke though, right? But you woke. Matter of fact, you stay woke. But I don't see your CRT. You just sitting there thinking. You like looking at your phone. You like your fingers got arthritis. You thinking to yourself, do I want to commit? I don't know if I could commit. Oh, hell no. I ain't no calculated risk. You got to be a fool. All you got to do is write CRT in the room. I may know you. I don't know you. I may know you. All you got to do is stay woke. I'm not saying that I don't appreciate people coming over and watch the channel, or I don't appreciate the communication here and there and there and here. But I definitely know who called my phone. I definitely know who got the inside information. The shit I tell them, this is what I'm not going live about. This is what I'm not going to talk about. I refuse to let the haters eat. They're eating too much already. I'm building channels in this whole thing. Oh shit. We got Big Sean Magic Wand, Asaga, GG, Divine Love. We even got Thankful Sunday. She ain't really a CRT. She don't believe in economic cooperation. But she got love. She crazy, but she got some love for the game. So What up, Thankful Sunday? But I goddamn show got two heavy hitters in the room. Y'all don't want to know about the CR motherfucking T. Y'all don't even want to know. I'm telling you, give us 5 months and a small little squad and a small little aviator squad on the mountaintop with the scope out. We're going to swoop down like we Jesus. 144,000 of us going to fly down and save the Hebrew Israelites from the white man. That's what's going to happen. So, stay woke. Oh, stay woke. I can't know all your little backdoor symbols, homie. I'm not. See, when I go hard on y'all, I'm not hating. I'm just trying to push the envelope. I'm just trying to make you give it just a little bit more. Because if y'all not on the phone with me, y'all don't know how close I am to just being gone. Being on a whole nother plane. And I know it's a couple of y'all on the fence. Like, y'all was hating yesterday, but today it's like you kind of like, damn, but that shit he talked about, that shit really popped off. It really popped off. I can't explain that you could have invested 10,000 in January, and today you wouldn't be no less than 50,000. You wouldn't be no less than 50,000. But you didn't have 10,000 10 months ago. Because at that point, you was focused on the house of coconuts. A whole bunch of trolls left my channel and went over to Kev Dead Fish Gills. And what they got? And what they got? Yeah, I'm pushing the STEM, stay woke. You can't deny that the STEM ain't the coldest paradigm in any university, at any elementary, at any junior high, at any high school. You can't deny that. You can't deny that if them other hater channels don't get on it, they will stand behind it. That's a fact. That's a fact. Nobody else in this conscious community dropped the STEM. There isn't one. If they talking STEM today, they want to pit boss kids in this conscious community. Not one could give you the history of the STEM's relevance to Black people in America and then worldwide. None. If they try to speak on finance in the conscious community and they can't give you the history of finance among Black people, since my paradigm is for Black people, then not only do you present the information, but you also give me the background on it. Show me how it worked in history. Show me what it built. Tell me about Allen Allensworth in Barstow, California, how he built the STEM, how he founded a city. Tell me about Little Liberia in San Diego, California. Tell me about Black Wall Street and the relevance of the STEM and the Patterson car and how in the hell we got it popping. How did we do it when the white man couldn't do it? How did we do it when the Asians wasn't doing it? How did we do it when the Indians wasn't doing it? Y'all want to talk about a more? And I'm going to tell you more what? Niggas think they Moors. Niggas think they Hebrews. Niggas think they black. Niggas think they unapologetic. You want to talk about Umar Johnson and pump him up like that's the truth? What are he gonna bring you? A school? What are he gonna teach? EFI? He only setting himself up for a disaster. He all over the country, running through their bread. He sound good on the mic. It's hard to beat him on the mic. But real life, you don't know shit. His information is flawed. You don't know shit. And as soon as he open up that school, it's going to be catastrophe. The first day, from the very first day, he going to open up the school. It's going to be a great hurrah. And a month later, the teachers are quitting because they ain't getting paid. Because nobody is going to back that. He don't understand the politics that go with this shit. It's politics to this shit. I wrote me a manual. But I'm not here to play no games with you niggas no more. I'm at the cusp of the dough. I grabbed 10 people out this whole conscious community and they smacked me with the dough. Said, get to the business. And as they know, they call me every day. One of them call me every day. I don't wake up a day that one of them don't call. 2-3 hour conversations in detail about anything they want to talk about. For as long as they want to talk. I sacrifice my day to illustrate to anybody that want to speak on it. And then I go in. And ain't nobody saying to me, Pitt, you crazy. They say, no, wait, they do say you crazy. But I ain't crazy about this information I'm spitting. I'm just crazy enough to get behind it and mean what I say and say what I mean. That's the only kind of crazy I am, is I'm crazy enough to say what I mean and mean what I say. And whatever I say, I mean it. Crazy as it sounds. But see, it's 11 watching, but only 6 people liked the video and 9 people down liked it. And in my mind, I'm saying to myself, the ones who down liked it, what are they really disliking? I know I'm arrogant, they say, to some. I know I violate your spirit. Some of you down liking it because you just down liking it. It's just you who you are. You down like every video you go watch. Some of you down like it because you really don't like me. But guess what? You the one who's going to be quiet as a mouse in the background. You the one to be like, I don't want him to know. Because you know, Pitt, crazy. I'm crazy. That's what they tell me. I be like, okay, whatever. All right, cool. Just don't fuck with me though. You might get, if I don't know karate, I know crazy. But the real is that I'm giving of myself for days upon weeks, upon months, and now upon years. Why am I pushing a message to a bunch of black people who don't want the message? Why would I continue to push it? Why not just go away? Well, because I'm just trying to find one person. And I'm going to keep speaking till that one person show up. And with that one person, we pushing. And I'm going to tell them, I did all of that just to find you. Let's get it. See, my background is thoroughbreds. Everybody I brought to the platform, thoroughbred. Let's go look at the agent. The agent says, I'm weak. Let's go see what your no subscriber channel look like. Good job, Black News 102. Is that you?
Yeah, I want to comment on how frauds like Sonetta TV, how they get you be on, how they get I sent to the Black Power Wars. How this nigga get to the Black Power Wars? This nigga ain't did nothing but put money in white folks' hands. What's he doing for power? Huh? Really? Think about it. What, do a video? Do an interview?
The agent got 3 subscribers, 19 views. You what we call a YouTuber. Trying to follow the blueprint. I know who you are. I know that voice. You the dumbass coffee guy, huh? Let's listen to you a little more.
When I was looking last time, this nigga was checking, he was bootlegging Khalid Muhammad, Dr. Ben, all that DVDs. What about that?
What are you talking about? You talking about old shit. See, what a new YouTuber don't understand is if you're going to get in the game of this conscious community, you need some new goddamn content. You don't need to be doing an old ass Carl Albert show. Nigga, Carl Albert covered that 8 years ago. You don't need to do a regurgitation of Pitt Boss, nigga. You need to come brand new. Do some new shit. Don't talk about shit we done already exacerbated 3 years ago. Sonetta don't want to hear that shit. He heard that shit 100 times. But you're lame, niggas. Stop trying to get in the conscious community and do what we did. Look, let me show you how weak these niggas is real quick. I'm going to drop the goddamn link. This is one of them hit the link, bitch, nigga shows. Hit the link, bitch, nigga. Pitt Boss going to take some more time out of his goddamn day knowing I got shit to do. The CRTs know what I'm doing right now. And they know I don't even want to talk. They calling me. I'm like, yo, you got 5 minutes. Give me the business. I got to go. I got this butt. Hold on. I'll be right back at you. I'm going to need 48 hours. I'm right back at you. There you go, you bitch ass nigga. Hit the link, nigga. I just in the mood to air a nigga real quick. Come on. I ain't gonna hurt you, nigga. I ain't gonna do nothing. I ain't gonna come out the computer, nigga. I'm a computer guy. I'm just a digital logo. I ain't gonna come out the computer, nigga, and get you. Y'all niggas is crazy, man. Go hit the link so we can make it a fun ass show. Cause you know, the CRTs, they be like, Pitt, give us a little stem, give us a little Bible, give us a little bit of that thunderclap. Don't just be all day with the business, because you know we like the entertainment too. So hit the link, nigga. Let's give them 10 minutes of me airing out the agent. Go and hit the link, man. Make it a hot show. I'm ready to air you, nigga. I knew you wasn't going to hit the link. I knew you wasn't. None of you will. I'll talk about you niggas like dogs. You ain't gonna hit that link. Because one thing about Pitt Boss, no matter what you think, you ain't gonna out-talk me. You ain't gonna outthink me at all. You ain't got no history. You damn sure ain't got no videos on your channel, nigga, breaking nothing down. You damn sure ain't gonna tell me the history of the Black Cracker. You damn sure ain't gonna tell me about the Knights Templar, nigga, in the 11th century. None of that. Off the dome. You can't do none of that. You ain't got to do that. You can't understand the Bible. That ain't your paradigm. You don't believe in God, nigga. You're an integrationist. Why don't you tell me about the NAACP, nigga? Why don't you tell me about W.B. Du Bois, nigga? Why don't you tell me about some of that shit that you come from, nigga? Do you know anything about yourself, nigga? Don't amp me up, homie. I can go hours with this shit. But I really got shit to do. But if you hit that link, we can put on a show. Let's go and put on a show for the haters. This is what the haters tune in for. They don't tune in to hear about the business. They don't give a shit about the business. Tell them, hey, can I get a hater, just a hand clap from a hater? Maybe. Huh? Tell them that you don't come over here to be finding out about taking calculated risks. Go and let them know I'm not no calculated risk taker. I'm a fool. Let me put up the logo. This is the logo for those hater nations. I made a logo for y'all. You know I make logos, right? Maybe some of y'all don't know. A lot of y'all be thinking, Pit Boss, don't nobody be buying no logos from him. I should go put on the shirt that we designed and then turn on the camera on y'all asses for one of my clients getting to the money. See, all my clients ain't online like that. They don't come from YouTube, nigga. It ain't. Stupid. Oh man, clowning y'all is something too easy to do. Clowning y'all is too easy to do. Y'all little suckers blow up my crew. I'm gonna never let a sucker blow up my crew. Messing with y'all is too easy to do. Let me put y'all logo on real quick. I made this one for you, hater. That's y'all. Butt naked with a feather on. Just remember that. Don't get plucked off. Stay on point. So, since the agent ain't gonna hit the link, and y'all just come over because I make you think, I love when I shut y'all down in the chat room. I love to just show that you just gonna stand there. Scared to hit. It's all good. I'm not tripping. I just do this to prove the point. But here's the good news, hater. The real shit, I don't even come online with it no more. We on the back chat. I got like this secret video. Have you seen it? Did they pass it to you? Or did you know I was doing that? Have you wondered why I haven't appeared? Why you ain't seen me? Did you think I was really gone? Hell no. I told him when I go live on DPB, I'm just going to talk, a little soft info. The hard lemonade ain't for you. You can't drink the hard lemonade, son. You ain't old enough yet. Kick back, relax, take a break. I got this. We getting money. And we getting money as a group. It's not about Pit Boss getting all the money like the rest of these channels y'all niggas is investing into. What they giving back to you? What have they told you that benefited you? Nothing. Sarnetta ain't gave you nothing. Polite damn show ain't gave you nothing. Not a goddamn thing. I don't even know one of you who own a book written by Polite. I'm giving away $100. Anybody show me a book Polite wrote. Just snap a picture, send it to my email, 99lightyears@gmail.com, and I'm going to shoot you $100. I want to buy that book from you. Y'all niggas is broken. Y'all what we call broken spirits. That's who y'all are, the broken spirits. Y'all don't have enough in you to even change your life for the better. You could be balling right now. You could have got the secret email and be making $4,000 a week. But instead, you're on your way to the white man to go get a job from the white man. And ain't nothing wrong with working for the white man. That's all it's out there to get. So don't think I'm hating on you because you work for the white man. I'm just tired of you trying to act black and think white. Just understand that you act black, think black, and you're forced to work with white folks. But you look black, think white, act like you're about power, but ain't got none. None of you have ever defined black power. Pit Boss defined it. Pit Boss told you what black power was. Y'all niggas just say black power. Black power. but don't know what it means. Couldn't spot it in a goddamn grocery store. You couldn't spot Black Power because you never knew what it means. I'm starting to laugh at all of you comedic RBGs. You niggas is clowns. You niggas is clowns. Nigga aired you niggas so cold that y'all niggas just start taking off the red, black, and green. I'm looking at y'all pictures that y'all post. It's hard for you to post this shit anymore. Every time somebody put up a polite video on their Facebook, this nigga start clowning that shit to the point that the person who posted it, like, I won't do that again. I'm not gonna do that again. Post the goddamn Sonetta video and get clowned. Post that shit on your Facebook. See if you don't get clowned posting that dumb shit. Don't nobody want to hear that shit no more. Don't nobody want to hear that no more. Y'all painted yourselves into a corner, and now you ain't got nowhere to go. And in the meanwhile, the more corporate audience, they building up the stem. My paradigm is the king. This is why I'm not invited to the party, because I'm not dysfunctional. If I was dysfunctional, they would invite me to the show. Why do you think Tommy will mention everybody but Pitt Boss? Because in the deepness of his heart, when he had his little team investigate me, they're like, bro, Pitt Boss is, I don't think you can handle him. You better stick with Kev Gills and Sonetta. Them niggas are stupid as shit. You can clown them niggas all day. But Pitt Boss? Oh, nah. You ain't gonna clown him like that. You either got to get on his team or shut up talking about him, because he ain't gonna let you clown him. He ain't losing no battles. Not against no softies, no soft ice cream niggas. Y'all soft ice cream. I don't even know what else to tell you. Let me drop some money bags on you niggas, because you niggas is crazy. Y'all know that, right? Ultimately, you niggas is crazy. Y'all just crazy. So we walking it down on you. And we know what's really going on over here, and y'all don't. Y'all looking in the room trying to figure out why these niggas keep dropping that bread. Why did it nigga drop 50 on me? Niggas got mad. Look at the hate going up on the channel. The viewers are starting to tune in. Francis White said, you the first brother I heard bash polite. I'm interested, but I'm waiting on your message. I'm the first brother you heard bash polite. Can y'all believe? Hold on, let me show y'all this shit. I can't even believe a YouTuber wrote some shit like that. I'm the first person you heard bash polite. Francis Washington wrote, you the first brother I heard bash polite. I'm interested, but I'm waiting on your message. Oh, shit. Guess what, Francis? The boat left. If you still waiting on my message, you going to be waiting, because Pitt ain't kicking the message no more. I'm starving y'all out. If you don't know my message, if you ain't went back and watched the 500 videos on my show, if all you waiting was for the live button to come on, the boat left. You standing at the Greyhound station with no bus ticket. It's gone. We out of here. How about this, man? I give you a message. Somebody just hit me on my email. I said, give her a message. Here's the message. Polite ran off with your goddamn money. Polite said he wrote 100 books and you ain't got one. Polite sitting over in Beverly Hills fronting. Polite said he knew game. I busted him out. Go watch the goddamn Sonetta effect on my show. Move it to the hour 200, 2 hours, matter of fact, sit back, goddamn it. Somebody drop a $20 bill in my chat room. I'm gonna go get this girl a goddamn message. You gonna make me waste more goddamn time running messages to a fake YouTube account. I must be crazy. I know I'm crazy because I'm entertaining this shit. I'm entertaining this bullshit. Wasting my goddamn
time. Niggas.
Hold on.
Okay,
Here go polite for your ass.
Okay. Oh, you don't know me at all.
Hold on.
Dang, man. Israel doctor showed me how to do this shit, son. But it's all good. I let Sonetta get off because I really don't hate him, but I understand that he's trying to get his game up. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to move up off that apartment complex that he over there in. He want to get the fuck about that shit. Move on up like he George Jefferson around this motherfucker. But he can't do it. Not with that faking shit. Not calling in a nigga channel faking. Nigga, I'll bring Umar Johnson on this motherfucker to air you out, nigga. I'll find out whose platform he fuck with. I can upload that. He don't like the motherfucking ass anyway, nigga. While we at it, nigga, y'all go watch Israel Doctrine Revenge on my motherfucking channel. Maybe he talking about that video. Dumbass nigga. Talk about, you got my logo. You motherfuckers is talking shit about me. Bitch! Fuck is you talking about? How the fuck I supposed to give a fuck about you, nigga? I can't call your motherfucking platform, bitch. You control the motherfucking narrative. That's why you got this video today, nigga. Because you tried to play me with your bitch ass comedic crowd, nigga. Well, your motherfucking comedic crowd, nigga, ain't running shit over here. So I just go the fuck in, nigga. All motherfucking day. Like I'm Carl Albert around this motherfucker, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? And your best bet. What do you want? Why the fuck are you calling? What do you want? Should I let him speak? Y'all press 1 if I should answer motherfucking phone. Somebody hit 1. I got this nigga on the call. They want to hear you. The people want to hear from you again.
Yeah, Pitt boss.
Go ahead, brother. They listen to you.
All right, they listening to me. I already did a strike, so that's 1. I got polite on the phone.
All right. What's up, yo?
Yeah, so I don't know you. I never knew you.
You don't know me at all. You don't know me at all.
Best way to do this is that as men, we see each other in person. So where exactly you at, and when can I meet you, bro?
I'm in Atlanta, Georgia.
When can we meet at, bro?
In Atlanta, Georgia.
Where can we meet at?
In Atlanta,
Where in
Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia can we meet at?
Wherever you want. Call Unc up. I fuck with Unc. Go find Unc.
Where can we meet at?
What you want to do? I mean, you sound like you. Nigga, well, what you talking about, nigga? Because, I mean, what? I'm in California, too. I'm in California, nigga. You want to holler at one of my local representatives? What you want to do? I don't understand. What you talking about? You want to holler? Who you? What the fuck do I need? Who you want to talk to, nigga? Because you can talk to me personally, or I got a nigga that'll come over there and represent for me. What you? Well, you can talk to me personally. I don't give a fuck.
That's right. So you need a place to meet you, bro.
Are you in Atlanta?
Yeah, I will fly to Atlanta. I got the bread.
Okay, I got the bread too.
Anytime tomorrow, each day.
Okay, whatever. What do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about so I know how I'm gonna have to, handle it? You cool. I already know you, my nigga. Look, yeah, that's cool. You don't know me, no, because nigga, y'all niggas ain't trying to know me. All you got to do is holler anywhere you want, blood. Anywhere you want, blood. It's all good, bro. You dealing with the real, nigga. You dealing with the real, nigga. Whatever. All you gotta do is tell me, nigga, you're here, nigga, and I'll make it a public event for your motherfucking ass. You keep saying that, nigga. Look, I'm in Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta, nigga. What? I'm in Atlanta. What the fuck is you talking about, my nigga? I need to know what you're talking, because you see, you talking this way, you talking that way, nigga. You either let me know if you trying to know some gangster shit, or you just want to speak on some grown man shit. You want to speak on some grown man shit, or you want to talk on some gangster shit? Huh? I got 1,000 motherfucking homies, nigga. I'm from California, nigga. I'm from Pacoima. You know B Dot, nigga? Do you know B Dot, nigga? Do you know B Dot, my nigga? No, what I'm asking you is nigga, I'm from California, nigga. You in my town. So do you know B Dot? You might want to call him up and ask him, hey, nigga, go do the run back in Pacoima. Find out who Pitt boss is. Is this the bitch ass nigga? What type of nigga? Yeah, y'all niggas say that till I pull up on you niggas. You say that bullshit. You say that bullshit. How long you think it'll take for me to put a nigga on his phone and check that motherfucking ass, nigga? Yeah. Okay.
Everybody in the situation. As a minute, I say, yo, I want to talk to you in person.
No problem. You can get that.
I want to talk to you in person.
You can get that.
Talk about me, you infatuated with me. Let me talk to you in person. So at least when you do a video, you be talking about somebody you know.
You can get that. I'm in Atlanta. And you can get that. Nigga, you can't scare me, little nigga. You don't got enough money, my nigga. You don't got enough money. We got Bentleys and all that shit over here, my nigga. You sound stupid. Nigga, Atlanta, bitch, just land. Huh? What you mean I ain't proud? Nigga, I'm lying. Yeah, whatever, nigga. You nigga. Yeah, man. You get hot?
Let's forward the video.
We're gonna let you in, dog. We're gonna let you in, man. Hold on, be still. Right there, shit. You think Pitt boss is got money to match your motherfucking ass, nigga. I can't wait till my niggas come back in town, motherfucker, so we can get it cracking around this motherfucker. Or as we say in my town, nigga, we get it crackulating up in this motherfucking nigga, baking it on the corner, smoking cigarettes, bitch. You don't want to fuck with like faking, my nigga. Leave it alone. Want to show up to your fan base, nigga. If y'all niggas pull up on me, I'm turn up, nigga. I'm gonna turn it on. We gonna get with this gangster shit, nigga. And I'm gonna tell mom, I don't fuck somebody that touch his motherfucking hands. Like, yo, we got a wild card. Hello? Hello? Nigga calling from somewhere. They handed out my motherfucking number. San Jose, California. Hello? Who's this? Oh, what's up? Like, this is Pitt boss. I ain't got you on where everybody can hear you. They can hear me, but they can't hear you. Unless you want me to. Okay. I won't turn the speakerphone off. I'm talking to polite, y'all. Y'all can't hear this part. You just keep it man-to-man shit. Go ahead, bro. Yeah.
Go watch the Sinetta Effect. Come back 5 hours from now after you watch that 5-hour video, Francis. So obviously, Francis, you must be a spinoff from the Nature Boy series. I collected about 1,000 extra subscribers to my channel posting the Nature Boy series. You might be one of them. So obviously, You wasn't prepared when Pit Boss went live on this channel again. See, at the time you subscribed, I wasn't going live on this channel. I was just posting videos. Nature Boy. Go watch Pit Boss about the DPB about the money and Nature Boy about the mangoes. And while you sit back thinking that you somebody's reflection, well, if you ain't reflecting capital, if you ain't reflecting the Bitcoin, if you ain't reflecting building a limited liability company, if you ain't reflecting building your credit, if you not reflecting building a brand, you not my reflection. My reflection would only reflect back to bring it back double stack. Let me get that like a double stack Oreo cookie. If you ain't double stacked, you not my reflection, black. That's a fact. I'm not here for no new friends. I'm only here to build. If you're not dropping red clay bricks on my building, we not building. If you want to holler though, it could come softer than this. You got to understand, this video is a year old. You wouldn't have known me then. You was unconscious of me at that time. But if you want to know me, want to get to know me, hit me in my PayPal. Hit me on my email, 99lightyears@gmail.com. And if you want to be my reflection, open up a business. You want to be my reflection, invest your money. But if all you're going to do is get in my chat box and talk about reflections and how the holler, if that's all you're going to do, you wasting my goddamn time. My birthday is in a couple of days, September the 12th. I can't buy shit with a reflection. I'm going to need the real shit. I'm going to need the real holographic, real shit. I ain't got time for you wanderers in the jungle. That's some bullshit. Nature Boy ain't sitting in the goddamn jungle broke. He running through broke niggas' pockets on a daily. This nigga done ran through 300 racks talking about the nature. You niggas is dreamers. And everything you doing in a dream mean you sleep. If you dreaming, you sleep. If you think you God, you sleep. If you think you under a curse, you sleep. If you think cash is more stronger than credit, you sleep. When you gonna wake up? When you gonna stay woke? Like stay woke. Gonna stay woke. Or you gonna stay broke. If you don't stay woke, then you gonna stay broke. I can't bring it to you soft. I'm too far in. The dynamite is lit and the fuse is burning and it's low. When this thing blow, if you ain't in, you're going to be out though. You're going to be that Arizona mid. I'm going to be that California bomb. That's the difference between ours and yours. Ours is relative. Everything we do is all relative. Everything you do is a reflection. But what is it reflecting? You trying to get away from Babylon? I'm trying to buy up Babylon. It's a difference between me and you. We not over here reflecting unless we reflecting on our thoughts to get our mind right. We ain't buying that bullshit. We not following Nature Boy for no mangoes. We don't believe Sinetta is a news company. We don't believe that Kev Gills is a fraud department. We don't believe none of that bullshit. We realistic over here, relatively realistic. We ain't operating in dysfunctional behavior. Shit that don't add up. We riding through the streets with the windows tinted. I ain't trying to see them through the rear view. I'm looking through the dash, nigga, with a clear view. Dodging all the potholes as I bail through trying to get to this motherfucking money. and base my foundation on the stem and keep my faith in the all-powerful Most High that gives a proper definition of moral behavior, and we could work with you if only you could let go of that dumb shit. But if you stuck on that unconscious bullshit running through the conscious community, I ain't got no words for you. The Greyhound is gone. You stuck at the Greyhound station with a bent quarter at the goddamn ticket box. I'm sorry, I gotta awaken you to the truth that your only reflection is looking at yourself in the mirror. And when you look at yourself, you're gonna have to ask yourself, self, what's your credit score? And if yourself look back at you and say, your shit's a 580, baby, you know you have a fucked up day. It's just that simple. If your credit score is under a 600, your reflection is fucked up. You need to correct it. You need to quit playing with this shit. You need to quit waking up, working for the white man, acting like you God. You need to quit waking up, working for the white man, acting like you under a curse. The curse is that you sleep. And the gift of life is when your ass really wake up and realize you better get your shit together. See, when I just played that shit back, all kind of irritating spirits, nigga, just came all in the room. I'm like, oh my God, I should delete all that shit. Just go delete my whole goddamn last 3 years of videos. Start new. I got the calculated risk takers already understanding what the program is. Anybody new chiming in, unaware of the 500 videos I done laid down, because all they did was come to the channel and watch a goddamn Nature Boy video on my shit. Shit got 55,000 views of a bunch of bullshit of a girl named Yaya running around the goddamn Costa Rica broken a motherfucker. Fuck wrong with y'all niggas? I wouldn't give a fuck about none of that. What do I care about a wild yaya flower running around the jungle broken a motherfucker when I know it ain't but amount of goddamn time before she realized she ain't got shit in this world and she got to return to Babylon and go to school, get a fucking education, get a goddamn job. You can't sit on the porch forever. Nigga trying to become a vegan, a vegetarian, a fruitarian, a breatharian, and a fucking beam of light. It ain't gonna happen. Only thing you're gonna become is old as shit and in bad health. And then you're gonna realize, I done fucked up. I didn't leave shit in this holographic universe. And now my day is over. And you're gonna die broke. And your kids gonna look and say, my mama wasn't shit, but a broke ass nigga in the jungle. Better get your shit together, baby. If you need all them platforms, you don't need this one. This one is anti the rest of them platforms. I'm only gonna fuck your head up. So if you interested in them platforms, you need to hurry up over there, because if you come over here, I'm gonna fuck your head up. I'm gonna have you looking at them niggas crazy. So if you don't want to go crazy, you don't want to be over here. You got life fucked up. I don't even got time to teach you. That's how sleep you appear to me. If them channels provide you anything, I can't do nothing for you. I don't need no friends. Hold on. She think Pitt wants some friends. Let me give you the let me hit you with the with our anthem. Since you so new to the platform, baby. Everybody that's a calculated risk taker is laughing at you because when you write, they say, oh shit. She done fucked around and set him off. He about to go play the anthem on her ass. She over here looking for friends. And she just don't know where she ended up. She ended up on a platform that ain't tripping about no friends. We don't need no friends. We ain't in high school no more. We ain't looking for no friends. If you need a friend, go find you a golden girl. Because the golden boy don't need no new friends. I hate to give you your first day this rough. I hate for it that it's got to be like that first.
From everybody, it seems like you don't have friends. You always distant. It's like you don't let nobody get close to you. And the sad part about it was he was right. I really don't. I've seen a lot of friendships go down to the wayside and a lot of people business be put out in Front Street. It's crazy because your best friend will probably be the one to betray you. And they say, love thy neighbor. But there's no telling how many bodies they got in their backyard because the grass sure does look good on top when the dirt is packed hard. See, me, I don't have friends. See, this terminology that we seem to believe in just doesn't seem to fit in the timeline of the generation that I was conceived in. Yeah, we cool. I'm your boy on the weekend, but as soon as I turn my back, that's when the floorboards go to creaking and the rats go to creeping and everybody starts talking like church women do about Deacon Brown's wife as soon as the pastor goes to preaching. But we are all good people, right? When you see me, it's, hey man, how you doing? Your family good? Everything good with you? But under their breath, they mumbling like, how much so much wood hit you? Wait, what was that? Nothing, man. Glad to see you doing okay. See, this is just an example of the things that tend to happen to me every single day, and I don't think it would get better, even if I pray, because you know the devil was an angel once upon a time. Because saying the fact that God has so much shine, so why should I have faith in mankind? When their jealousy is easy to see like pale white women tan lines, and as far as I can tell, some of us have been in the sun for far too long. So am I wrong? Am I just in my feelings? Did Tony not kill Manny? Did Bishop not kill Raheem? Is this not a representation of a vivid illustration of what happens when you let your so-called friends in on your team? Or is this just a dream? I know it's not the one to die the king, but in this picture, all I can see is me, just like everyone else. That's why we always gotta stop to take a selfie. So if it doesn't concern me, then it doesn't concern us. And we got gasoline-soaked bridges that are waiting to burn trust, but we want equality for everyone. But everyone ain't for everyone, because when you're down and out, there's never anyone to help pick you up, to help carry one. But it's kind of ironic, because when you die, it takes 6 people to help carry one. But amongst everyone, nobody wants to be that very one. Hey, I don't want you liking none of my pictures, sharing my statuses, saying I miss you. Because when I was here, day to day, you ain't give a shit about me. Now you putting on that they're like you can't forget about me. And that's real. See,
the beginning of this year, Pitt Boss had a different spirit. And I allowed myself to make a friend. Better learning is applied knowledge. That's how it began. She came to me and said her name was Becky. Said she wasn't feeling good for years. I said, well, hey, Becky, how about I turn you into Black Becky? Sit down. Let me give you a bit of this spit while I connect thee. Took 3 months, 4 hours a day, and she was with me. We was building in the DPB studio, but you know what? Really though, She wasn't my friend in the end. All she did was couldn't comprehend. She sold out to a bullshit nigga, no doubt. I tried to put it all into context, but she got swept up in the vortex. And so she left for what she thought was better sex. Phone sex, text sex. It's all next. I ain't really tripping though. Let me give you some respect. And so I just smashed the dough and dropped the hoe and kept shit pushing 10 toes down, you know. I dropped this shit hard because I came hard. Built hard from the yard, straight off the guard. Train to go. T2G. Ain't nobody no more better than me. Ain't nobody no more worse than me. It's all I see. And so what the hood taught me is a bitch, whether she poor or rich. Stay on her motherfucking neck with the exact same pitch. But the title bitch, it don't apply to all women. But like every bitch nigga and every bitch in it, all motherfuckers got a little bitch in them. And it was like a disease. So I just kept shit pushing through the breeze. I just brushed that shit off my sleeves. Counted the hoe. Then I had to go. Left on scandalous row. I blocked the videos so you can't go to hear about it. It ain't no doubt about it. But if you ask the CRTs, they might tell you about it. I've been around the world and I'm back. And it's no new friends in this Cadillac. Sorry, girl. Cramp down your hat. Pitt ain't going out like that. From this point on, it's Bitcoins. If you ain't got none, then you gone. You ain't gonna never know. You sitting back looking for your reflection. I'm sitting back looking for the connection. It's a difference between me and you, about 10 bank accounts. I got a stash account, Bitcoin account that'll make you bounce. Got a business bank account, couple of credit card accounts. How do yours bounce? If you ain't teaching, then you listening. See, everybody that's your kind, that's who you need to find, is those that's your kind. Because everybody that's your color ain't your kind. And everybody that's your color ain't your kind. Please don't pay me no mind. If you can't appreciate the information, you're not going to get into PayPal and stay a while. You're going to steal the information, then go. Drop a down like on my video before I blow. I'm going to let you know. I ain't really tripping though. I'm just trying to relax and stay max. Read the Chronic magazine in between. Just stay on the scene. I'll introduce you to my team. I do these videos just for fun. Don't take it personal. Let me drop the 4 agreements on you, and then you can run. First agreement you need to understand is be impeccable with your words. That means every thought you think, try to do what you think. Don't let your eyes blink, because then I'm going to know you're lying. And your words going to sound like crying. Ask Reggie. But the second of these 4 agreements, you need to understand. Be impeccable with your words. That was the first. Always do your best. That'll be next. Because if you don't do your best, that means you bluffing yourself. And if you bluffing yourself, you're going to bluff somebody else. And we're going to soon see that your thoughts that occurred, they wasn't a raindrop. They was an all-out storm. And rain just going to pour on your whole goddamn life. Because I'm going to see your reflection, not once, but twice. But you need to get this third agreement, because it's important to your soul. Be impeccable with your words. That be the first. Don't take it personal. That be number 2. And number 3 It might just be special for you. I ain't gonna give it to you so quick. I'm gonna let you sit back and think. Don't make me go call Black Ink. You know Black Ink aired out the Nature Boy series. Woke up the whole goddamn caravan. They got the leaping off his land. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh, I do this too much. Be impeccable with your words. Number three. Number three. Number three. Do you understand number one and number two before I give you number three? Because if you don't, Francis says she can spit. I dropped the link. Hit the link. Tell me what you think. Let's hear you spit that incredible shit. See if you can do it in just one verse. And please don't mess up on the first try. You know why? I don't have to try. This shit I do just comes brand new. I don't even think about it. I'm just regurgitating shit I said years ago. Anybody hit that PayPal yet? Anybody care if I stay on the set just a little longer before I get this girl number three? Can you get it? Can you get it? Let me get you this link. Hit the link, Francis. Let's hear you spit that shit, that reflection. Let's hear you rock that connection. Let's see if your game can remain the same without the change. Nature Boy ain't helped the soul in the jungle. He got young people stuck on stupid for years. They can't find their way. They trying to run away from Babylon. How you gonna run away from Babylon to Babylon? Costa Rica is Babylon. But y'all falling for the trap. He ain't got no STEM program. I think Nature Boy went to the jungle to die. He hated himself. Francis making up excuses now. It's all good. I understood when you first showed up, you was made of wood. It's all good. I wasn't tripping though. Really though. I just tried to give you some info to help you though. If you take this info and start moving slow, you might just get to the dough like John Doe. You know? So, should I keep going? Anybody want to support the platform? Y'all know how much time it takes to put this shit together? Do you know how much shit you got to buy to bring this alive? Anybody? Francis, you want to put a 50 on us and show us you ain't sitting back with a broke reflection? I bet you will improve. I bet you 100 on me will turn into 1,000. I bet you. I bet you if you ain't got shit going on in your life and you hit me in my email right now, I can send you to the game instantly. I have your whole life change instantly. In 24 hours, you'll be calling me, thanking me for changing your life in 24 hours. In 3 months, your pockets will swell. Money overrunneth. I'm not going to tell the world. I'm not going to give it away to the swine. I'm not going to let these pearls out the bag. Hell no. I let you starve if you that hardcore. If your heart so hardened that you done disregarded God, I'm gonna let you just die. Because everything my color ain't my kind. And everything that's my kind ain't my color. I got to listen to the words. I can't just look at the brother. I can't assume because you got nappy hair that you care. I got to listen to your words, how they bank off the curb. I got to see if you pad roll the dice or you just that nice. If you hot as hell or cold as ice. I'm not sure. I do deplore. Understand these is not just rhymes. This is lyrical dope. It'll blow your mind. I'm trying to tell you, my shit ain't failed nobody all year. Nobody lost. Except Black Becky. She probably didn't even lose. She probably somewhere under another name making websites. Get that money, Black Becky. Get that money. I ain't hating. I ain't even tripping. But nevertheless, be impeccable with your words. Always do your best. Here's number 3. Never make an assumption. Never assume that when you hit my tune that you're going to play it the way I do. Making assumptions is going to throw you off course. You're going to need the facts. Don't assume without the facts. And when you get the facts, be exact. Here's for you flat earthers. Try this out. If you walk on the earth 10,000 miles and make a 90-degree turn and walk another 10,000 miles and make another 90-degree turn and walk another 10,000 miles, you'll be at the same point you started from. How is that possible on a flat earth? It's just that simple. Y'all being misdirected like you always been. From the time that slave boat pulled in the shore, the good ship Jesus was created by a Jew who don't even believe in Jesus, but he believed in you. Put your black ass on this ship and you were all brand new. Took all the 12 tribes, so they say, and brought their ass to a brighter day. Locked them down on ships and chains, dropped them off in Cuba, Puerto Rico, Jamaica, America, Brazil, and gave their ass the enslaved pill. Made them forget all that dumb shit they knew. But where they fucked up at is the next shit they do. Gave their ass that Bible that changed the goddamn game. The Quakers came to the abolitionists. David Walker was one of the first to witness. He wrote a letter. He called it an appeal. He was trying to wake niggas up. I mean, for real. I think Nat Turner read that letter because he went and got the hatchet trying to get that cheddar. He killed the pagan claiming to be Christian. Sent all the black folks on a mission. And because he died, Martin Delaney would rise. A doctor, a Christian, Pan-African, black nationalist mission, inspiring more to come. Booker T. Washington hit that dough in Tuskegee, Alabama, and let niggas know that if you don't build the stem, your ass won't swim. You be sitting around slim, Jim. And so he would inspire Ida B. Wells. And she would inspire the flat iron. Makeups, products, same shit I do. She did then. This ain't new. This old, my friend. Then you know how we did when we walked that beat with that STEM program we created, Black Street. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Black Wall Street. Without no doubt. But then we would get them niggas to come. Them integrated niggas, you know you won. You just like them. You hate God, remember? You gave him up for Amun Ra, a Ankh and a motherfucking circle and a star. You know what I'm talking about. You became Wicca. You became a warlock. You became witches. Instead of building mountains, you nigga dug ditches. You niggas call the white man, all you niggas is snitches. Y'all know what I'm talking about. This shit ain't brand new. Y'all wanted to integrate. At least you thought you would. So you integrated, nigga, and sold off the hood. Now black folks work for white folks. But way back then, black folks worked for black folks because that's all they could. But now y'all niggas want to just chew on the wood. So y'all niggas really say that y'all mad at me because I came in the conscious community hoping y'all could see that the only thing popping is to change your game, to get you some credit and build your name, put your kids in a better type school, one teaching STEM. Y'all niggas is fools. Y'all sent your kids straight off to college. They got 80,000 debt. Now they in Babylon. Debt. Still spending legal tender and they ain't got that yet. So then I said, well, I'll tell them a little more. So it was $750 you call it, bought a Bitcoin. But y'all didn't want that. Y'all just down like my video. Played me like a bitch. Till that Bitcoin blew up. Now I'm laughing. Bitch. Shit, 4,600 and you still on stuck. And just this morning, I done bought $100. Every day I buy it. You niggas is fools. When I'm done with you niggas, y'all gonna know you went to school. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna rewrite the rules. So I brought you niggas the Bible because you seem to hate the Bible. You said you was a Hebrew Israelite and you was one of the 12. I told you, nigga, Luke 17:21. The kingdom is inside you. What you waiting on? Niggas just cried and cried and cried and cried. They just want to argue and argue and argue and argue. But nigga, the business is still going down. Silicon Valley, nigga. Silicon Valley. You heard of that? Niggas built the internet and the iMac. And what you build? A whole lot of frustration. You just built up frustration. You ain't building nations. You building a bunch of niggas in leather with spikes on and frustration. So I just laughed at you niggas as I fell back. Playing with my Photoshop, rewriting the map. Laughing at you niggas. Saying to myself, they can't be this dumb. But then 9 months later, yeah, they that dumb. Nigga still on the corner with a Bible in his hand. Nigga credit score falling. He still ain't a man. She's selling oils and incense and can't pay the rent. Niggas trying to get on a YouTube channel, trying to up their game. Niggas looking for nothing but views. Y'all niggas gonna die over them colors you choose. The conscious community is red, white, and blue. Upper, lower, in the Nile Valley, what you gonna do? Y'all tried to confiscate the red, black, and green. But when I hit you niggas with Booker T. Washington, y'all didn't know what that mean. Y'all thought it was just a game, but shit about to change. Obama left office, Trump came in. He dropped DACA on you. Immigration gonna end. And Al Sharpton want to come to the podium. He wanted them NAACP niggas. So is all the goddamn comedic niggas. All they heroes is zeros, died with zeros. All my heroes is legendary, institution building, necessary. Books they wrote, niggas still on point. Still building wealth. Niggas stay on point. But I ain't got time for you. It's a hurricane coming. I got shit to do. Y'all keep running.